you begin to discern the hand of destiny in that. But that destiny does not mean that such people are not responsible for their acts. Some people may be given a very poor and bad start, but according to the Quranic law, God decides the fate of such people in accordance with their own personal participation in things. A man is born in a wicked family. Very likely he will grow up as a wicked person. But if he begins to move away from the evil traditions of the family, even bit by bit, that person will be taken care of by God and he will be rewarded. So the issue of the destiny is a very complicated issue where you have to believe in a predestined birth of a person because his birth is not of his choice. But when it comes to his treatment by God, then there is no complication at all. Humans do not know the circumstances in which a person acts, but Allah knows. So He has a keen eye on the behavior of every person born anywhere. And as such, he will either be rewarded or punished for whatever he chooses to do. Right?
Chaudhry Rashid Ahmed from Manchester has asked this question. He has said that the sunnah of the practice of the Holy Prophet Muhammad was to have a full beard. Then what is the justification for half beard?
You see, the fact is that according to Islamic injunctions, some injunctions are secondary in their nature. Some are primary. Those injunctions which have been mentioned in the Holy Quran as do's and do nots, they are taken to occupy a very important position in such injunctions. They can be styled as farais. And also, when the Holy Prophet enjoins upon anybody to do something, and he mentions that if you do not do it, you will be punished by God, then this is called wajibat. Then there are injunctions in which you have choices. As far as the beard is concerned, although the best beard is that which was grown by the Holy Prophet of Islam, yet nowhere will you read in the Quran that beard is essential. Nowhere will you read in any tradition of the Holy Prophet that keep full beard or you will be punished. So people of a later age who become superficial in their understanding of religion begin to overemphasize these superficial sides. Well, beard is good, but if it is grown out of love for the Holy Prophet, then automatically this will cover the whole face with the passage of time. You know, I have experienced it myself. I began growing the beard despite my personal not abhorrence but personal choice. At that age, when I'm talking about, I was young, I didn't like to grow a beard. But I did it, I put a little beard here, only because of the love of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Allah knew best that this beard was not grown out of showing people that I am a pious person or so. Allah knew that I had given a start to my beard entirely out of love for the Holy Prophet ﷺ. And I stand witness to this, that this beard began to spread out until it has become what you see. again you should remember this, that the beard the Holy Prophet speaks of, which he himself demonstrated, was a sign of beauty and charm. The beard of the Holy Prophet is mentioned in the Hadith as something unspeakable in its beauty and its glory and its light. Now some people of today, the mullahs, when they grow beard, it's not because of their love for the Holy Prophet. It is because of their trend to follow formalities. And they show off by following these formalities to indicate that they are the greatest people. And nobody dares say anything against a mullah with full bearded face. The result is that their beard becomes a source of horror, not a source of love. Look at the faces of the mullahs whose pictures are published in Daily Jang, and you will stand witness to what I am saying. Their beards are so horrible. Those who may have entertained the wish to grow a beard, after seeing these pictures, he will say, "My tawbah. Never again will I entertain this." That was not the case of the beard grown by the Holy Prophet of Islam. So these are different factors which should be considered. And the last but not least, these secondary issues should not be overemphasized beyond their real position which they hold. Beard is good but not necessary. So even those who shave their faces, I always advise them not to do it, but I never tell them that they have committed a crime for which they will be punished. They are two different things. I am trying to impress upon Ahmadis to start growing beards, because I know they will do it for the sake of the Holy Prophet, and as such they present the right model of beards. But otherwise, it's a fact that to grow beard is not that essential as would be punished if you do not grow it. Who is the questioner? Who asked the question? Right, thank you.
This question is from Miss Maria, who is a Spanish student staying in Wimbledon. Why do women pray in a separate hall rather than in one hall?
I'm glad they do. Because women, with all their charm and attraction, if they share the same hall of prayer, the attention of men would be not drawn to God but to them. And this is what we observe in the churches. Women, when they go to churches, they always make up and wear the best of their dresses and so on and so forth. So when I observe any service of the church, I always take notice of this fact, that men are more interested in the women sitting next to them rather than to God, before whose presence they appear. You see, it's human psyche. It cannot be avoided. According to human psyche, if you give chance of short-circuiting to human forces, they will always short-circuit. So to avoid this short-circuiting, Islam does not promote women and men to share the same hall during prayers. Thank you.
Question again from the ladies, Miss Anna Jarmolinska from Poland. Could Huzur
I
please...
think most of the girls sitting over there are either Spanish or Polish or belonging to other nationalities. Is it right?